Good morning, Let's Get It fans. Welcome to another episode of Let's Get It. I'm your host, Randy Dutkin, along with co-host and producer Jason Bryce, and always co-host Marcus Bullock. Coming to you on a beautiful Sunday morning. We got the sun shining. We got the Greek yogurt out on our health kick here from Jason to the left. Got a lot to talk about this morning, with the NCAA tournament. Talk about the runs there. Got a little bit of Sixers talk. Get a little bit of Philly starting off. With early on in the season, just a little bit to get into. But as always, before we get into it, Coach, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. All is well. Not a whole lot going on, which is good. I'm not gonna say anything about the weather because last time I said it got super cold out.
Didn't it get cold?
I'm just gonna be quiet on that.
Fair.
But yeah, all is good. All is good.
That's fair. I mean, I get it. You wake up this morning, like you said, it's nice, it's warm. You got a light sweat jacket on, and nice and warm out. It's a day that makes you want to feel like active. It's a Sunday. It's like I want to be productive. So there's some goals on the agenda, but we'll see how it goes. Jay, how you feeling this morning?
Yeah, I'm surviving here. I'm struggling.
Way to drop the mood.
I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with me, man. I don't know. You know what? I get that feeling I'm just not young no more. And I think that's what it is, man. We had a great time yesterday on the Birdcage show, and you know what I mean? And maybe I had too good of a time. I don't know. I just I laid down and it was like a wrap now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to recover. I don't know. And I feel like I didn't really have a good time like I could have, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm struggling, man. I'm gonna have water, all kind of, tea, and you know what I'm saying. I think it's that, and plus the sinuses, you know what I'm saying. It's springtime now, so you know what I mean. I got this lingering headache, man. I just can't seem to shake, man. And then I got out the shower Thursday, and then my neck froze, seized up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm struggling, man, but I'm all right. Thank God I'm here, though. You know what I'm saying? Breathing. So it's all good, though. It's a good week. Had a pretty busy week, but you know what? We took care of business, so it's all good, man.
That's good. It's good. Yeah, we had a good time yesterday on the Birdcage.
It was a great time.
We had a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go check them out. It's a good episode. It's good fun.
Yeah.
We had some good talk about everything, and a really awesome setup that he has down there.
Absolutely. Listen, man. I want to apologize to you. You know
what? There's no.
No. I want to apologize. No, I do. Because I realized something. And it's one of those things. I don't know. You ever maybe partied a little too much, and then you're laying there in the aftermath, and you're like, yeah, never going to. You're just sitting back thinking about all the different wrongs that you.
It was the roast of Randy.
You
ever watch Comedy Central roast?
So you know what? Though?
No,
I do realize. I be getting on you a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I apologize, man. I'm sorry, man. You know what I mean?
I don't take any other person.
I be getting on you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize.
That's
man.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. You know what? It's all in toughening you up. That's how I look at it.
Oh, so you're not feeling no type of way about it?
No, that's my way of coping with it.
Oh,
okay. If I didn't look at it like that,
I'll keep it going. Yeah.
You know what? It's
all in fun, though. It's all in fun.
But I think about it, though, that's kind of just always been our friendship. Mm-hmm. I mean, even like I said, we always joke about, getting in the car and then with the windows down and,
Right. Yo, Marcus, do you know that this man used to pick me up in February in his, he had a Jeep.
Yeah, then I had a Jeep.
He had a truck. The Tonka truck or whatever. I don't know. It was, you know what I'm saying?
I thought he was just apologizing.
No, but he used to pick me up.
Because I feel because I'm a guy of shorter stature, and you're like, in his Tonka truck.
Oh no, you're reading and see. Don't analyze it.
No, because don't you think people could have taken it that way, Coach?
No,
I think people could have taken it that way.
No, I didn't mean it that way. My gosh, my goodness. But he used to pick me up in February, yo. And mind you, now I'm asking for the ride because my car's broke down. I only had that one little Maxima hoopty, and he used to pick me up in February with all four windows down, blasting country music.
I would say they were cracked. All four were cracked.
Roll down halfway. I'm like, yo, listen, roll this shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, it's it's warm. So that's why I'm like, when he comes in here and he's like chilly, I'm like, what are you talking about? You're not chilly. You know what I mean? But it's all good though.
That's fair.
It's all good.
No, it's okay. There was no hard feelings. No hard feelings. But
it's all good.
But no, we had a good time. We had a good time. I guess like the biggest thing that has been on the docket recently is the NCAA tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It's been another fun tournament.
I thought you was going to say Reese Hoskins.
No,
I thought you was going to just go there with it.
No, I mean, to be honest with you, that sucks, but that's really not a major storyline.
Yeah.
So
are we are all the seeds in, or there's games today?
Games today.
Okay.
yeah. So two of the final four got in yesterday, and there's two more today.
Okay. UConn's in?
Yep.
Who's
Yes.
their coach? Is that Danny Hurley?
Danny Hurley,
That's what I
yeah.
thought. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, so I'll still root for them. Princeton lost, though.
Princeton lost.
they did.
Yeah. So who plays today?
Creighton, San Diego State,
Yes.
and Miami plays
Texas, I believe.
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that should be probably the best game of the day, Miami, Texas.
Yeah.
But you had Florida Atlantic got in yesterday.
Yeah, that was a big win. That was a big win. Was that over? Not Villanova, was it?
Now they beat Kansas State.
Kansas State.
But
right?
along the way,
guard, too. What's it, Nealon or whatever his name? Noel. No.
oh yeah, the kid from Kansas State.
Yeah.
I was on that final play. It was like I was disappointed they didn't get a final shot off there at the end. Noel had passed it off to the guy who'd been on fire during the tournament, but it was good defense and they didn't even get a shot off. So I don't know.
They lost. It was close.
Yeah, it was a 3-point game.
Oh wow.
So they, but it was I don't know. I look at it like, and maybe Coach, you can touch on this. That guy Noel, it's been his show the whole tournament. If you're at that point, I know he probably play was drawn up to hand it off. I just think he should have just taken that for open three he had.
So the guy he passed to is all season has been their guy.
Okay.
So Noel just kind of stepped up in the tournament. I mean, he's been good all season. Don't get me wrong, but he's been like this. He's kind of stolen the show from the guy who kind of did the work during the season.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got you. So it was like you got us here, get us there. I got it. But it was good defense. I mean, they were all over him.
Absolutely.
They were all over him. But I mean, I love watching the small schools getting there. And that's the beauty of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, we talk about the transfer portal and, how these players can just come and go. But I was listening to the radio yesterday and they were right. Without, the transfer portal, a team like Florida Atlantic probably has none of couple of these guys that are there.
Yep.
So the transfer portal, even though sometimes it's not good, can actually does help college basketball and college football in a way like that.
I guess you know what I have to admit, as much as I've had in previous past, I don't know if I was into it, but I wasn't into it. I'm not sure why. You know what I'm saying? Could be just my life or whatever. But I tried to watch a couple of games and then. It's like, you know what? I'll probably get more into it now. You got the Elite Eight and the Final Four, and then I don't know. But no, this is who goes to the Final Four. It's the Elite,
we got the Elite. We got like the Elite Six.
Right. So, I don't know. I'm not sure why. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was happy for Fairleigh Dickinson. I was happy for Princeton, but. I don't know. I just wasn't into it. Maybe because I'm in like Sixer mode and I'm hoping that they do well. You know what I'm saying? But they lost last night. They got spanked last night.
And against the Warriors.
And then they lost. Well, I didn't even realize they were up late and then they lost late. You know what I'm saying? So, but those are two tough teams. It's hard to win there.
Yeah. Harden didn't play either of those games.
Yeah.
So
which is concerning. But hopefully it's just something minor or whatever. But I don't know. I just wasn't really into it. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it today. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it probably boils down to a little bit that like with the big names. Like I think when you look at the bracket and you see like a Duke, UNC, Michigan State, and Kansas, or like those are the teams that draw your attention. You're like, oh, I want to see that.
No, they're not. They don't draw my attention. Because I like the underdog. I'm an underdog guy, but I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't get into it for whatever reason this year.
There's no star power.
Was that what it is?
Like you don't know.
I don't know anybody.
You don't know anybody who are on these teams. Even like a team like Duke. In past years, you can name Duke's top 8 guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you might be able to name 2 or 3 of them.
2 or 3, right.
And, that's I think that's a lot with the transfer portal, a lot with guys leaving early. All that stuff's kind of coming into the mix now that there's just no familiarity with who's where,
But who's where.
what, who's who.
The last game, I'll be honest with you, the last game that I was into was the Rutgers versus Hofstra game. You know what I'm saying? I was into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Ron Simpson's son get busy. I'm looking at Aaron Estrada get busy. And it's like, okay, I was into that. But I wasn't really into, I don't know.
I think you made a good point. Because even like the other, I guess that one show we had when we watched the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we were looking at it and you didn't know a lot of the names. Right, you were like, who? Back in the day, you would know the top 15 picks, without question.
Without a question.
And but it's exciting. Like I said, it still is the best tournament or best sporting event, I believe.
Absolutely.
Every year.
Absolutely.
So, but you brought up the Sixers, and like I said, they lost the last 2 games. I mean, I didn't expect them to win without Harden. I didn't expect them to win against Golden State or Phoenix. Embiid was a monster Friday night. I mean, he had 46 points, and
he's just tough, though. He's tough. You know what I mean? He's tough.
And you said about the Harden thing. Are you concerned about Harden?
I've been concerned about him since he's been here.
Well,
I'm saying,
yeah,
of course I'm concerned about him, man. Because again, I'm big on POBs, man, patterns of behavior, and it's just like a pattern. I don't know. You can't really predict the injury, so you never want to, what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, he's not really injured, whatever. Nah, he's hurting, right? But again, I just don't want to get any excuses for him. You know what I'm saying? Because last year, well, I wasn't 100%, blah, blah, this and that. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want excuses. And I feel like Harden's like a big excuse guy. You know what I'm saying? Particularly when he doesn't play well. He doesn't play well in big moments. It is what it is. You know what I mean? He's a phenomenal player. You know what I'm saying? But in big moments, it's not really there for whatever reason. You know what I mean? So I don't want that to continue to be that narrative. Not this year. I don't think we have enough to win the title, but I do think that we can get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think we have to have like you guys say, you have to have a strong showing. You got to do more than just the second round. Even if even if you lose the second round, like you lost on the double doink, the triple Lindy when what's his name Kawhi hit the shot, I'm okay with that. Because at least you win 7 games. You know what I'm saying? But losing 4-1, 4-2, unacceptable.
I mean, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. If they lose in the second round, I think it is going to be at least a 6-game series. I mean, honestly, anything besides the Eastern Conference Finals, we've said this before, is a failure. But honestly, even if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals and let's say you lose 4 games to 1, what does that really do for you?
It's a great point, but it's progression.
It is, but it's progression.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's about moving forward. That's what life is. Life is moving forward. So if you've never, I was going to bring an analogy about like, if I go to first base, and then next year, I go to second base, third base, like it's progression. I still haven't hit the home run, you feel me? But at least I'm getting close.
So if they get to Eastern Conference Finals, lose 4-2, right? You'll be good with them running it back.
Absolutely. Because you took in that step forward. And I think that builds and especially if they lose to the eventual champions, then at least you know that you were somewhat in the building and that's why you might have lost. I mean, these are all psychological games you play with yourself, you know what I'm saying?
But you look at the teams, I mean, look at it right now. And we've said this before.
Howard, Aloe's on here. Do y'all know what the purple tape is?
That's Yeah, what's his name?
Okay, you know. Do you know?
No, I don't. It was like yesterday. We know about
there's the cultural things. All right, but go ahead. My bad, Randy. Go ahead. That's Aloe. But go ahead.
I mean, to tell though.
I will tell you. I promise I will. Because I think that's a great debate, but it's a different. It's not nothing to do with sports though.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
All right, fair enough. It's like I said, we talk about like you said, you lose to the eventual champions. I'm at that point this year. I know I said you got to at least get to Eastern Conference Finals, but I'm looking at it like you got to get to the finals for this to be a successful season.
Wow, that's very.
I'm kind of changing my.
So are you saying that the Phillies have to get back to the World Series? Is that the same?
Oh yeah.
For it to be successful?
Yeah, I think you at least got to get to the NLCS. You at least got to get back to the NLCS.
Okay, but there was no expectations on the
right,
Phillies
and that's what I mean.
That's a little different,
right? But then this year,
I disagree with that because last year I think the Phillies during the season underachieved.
That's true. That's a good point.
And then the playoffs, they did what they were because think about it, they brought in all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
right? They brought in all those guys. It was like, all right, they have it, except maybe the pitching, the bullpen. There was a couple little holes that we said they had, and then they just underachieved throughout the season. But throughout the season, we just accepted where they were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then they made that run in the playoffs, and it was like. But I feel like I don't think they were supposed to win the World Series at the beginning of the season. Right. But I think they were supposed to be more competitive than they were.
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. I just think that if you keep going to a certain level, and then you get past that level, and then you advance. The silver lining of it, I mean, let's say you lose, but the silver lining is that, okay, you took a step forward. You know what I'm saying? You can build upon that. To say it's a failure, so you're basically saying it's title or bust. And I'm like,
no,
or a finals appearance or bust. And I'm not there yet. I still think that we have some pieces missing. Or maybe a piece.
So how long is that window where you can keep saying we got pieces? We got pieces.
See,
because like, what if Harden doesn't come back next year?
Right. See, the championship mentality is not to panic about the window. I mean, we've heard this window theory for too long now. Oh, in his prime years, this and that. Yo, listen. When it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Doc didn't get the ring till he was like 32, 33, right? And he came to Philly when he was like 26 or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't panic. We just got to be able to put the right team together. Put the right team and maybe Doc's the coach. Maybe he's not. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe, I still think we need another. I'm still not confident in Tobias. As much as I like Tobias, I'm not confident with him.
Here's my concern is that they get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Mm-hmm. They get beat, whatever it is. And now you have to make this decision on James Harden. Mm-hmm. Are you going to sign him long-term or are you not?
Does he want long-term? I don't even know if he wants long-term.
I think he wants one more big contract.
He's going to want a big contract.
Yeah.
He's not going to do another 2 years taking less money deal.
Don't think so?
You think he wants like a 4-year, $100 million?
I think he's going to want something where he's getting paid.
Yeah.
He has a chance to be all NBA this year. Like before he got hurt anyway. His numbers are great.
Yeah, right. They are. They're good numbers.
So now if he's an all NBA caliber player, you have to give him a max deal. Like you don't have a choice in that. So are you like that's where I get. So I'd almost rather them listen, let's either go win this championship or let's lose in the first round and blow this thing up. Like that's what because I don't want to be in that like all right, well, we got here, so now let's just do it, run it back.
I just that's don't think. I know. I feel you on that. Now understanding that a little better, then yeah, I understand that. But but I just can't see them getting rid of that chemistry. That pick and pop is like automatic.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you watch them since he's out. And you watch Maxey, and Shake is always shaky as hell anyway, right? But if you watch any of the guards run that same thing, it's just not fluid.
Yeah.
It's just not fluid. But for whatever reason, it's not fluid. I just think that you got the two. Even if Harden is just he's like the new version of Mo Cheeks, but can score a little bit.
A lot better than Mo Cheeks.
Okay, well... I don't say a lot better.
I think he's a lot better.
I don't think that's fair, Coach. Because you look at the scoring.
I think he's overrated.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
That's what I think. I think he was very good. Very good. I think he's a Philly, like Philly here. Like I think people around here give him more credit than he gets.
So what you're saying is that he's just a smidge better than Eric Snow.
No. No, Eric Snow is trash.
Trash, right?
No.
But
Maurice Cheeks,
serviceable.
played his role perfectly.
Right.
Maurice Cheeks was good, but we treat like he's like on the Wall of Fame. Like we treat him like that. Like
well,
he's tough. Yo, you don't think?
I think he was tough. He was good.
I mean, he was in steals, assists. He was a good guard for that era.
But James Harden is a top 5 guard every year he's been in the league.
Right. So now that's what I'm saying. We're talking about the scoring piece, right?
No. He's a top 5 guard, period.
I think it's the scoring. The scoring is just what, if you took his scoring down to Mo Cheeks level.
Okay.
They're very similar.
Well, I mean, okay. So now, okay. So now put Mo Cheeks on James Harden's defensive level. They're not similar anymore. Like if you're going to take away people's best asset.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then put James Harden. Okay. Then now raise up his stake to defense.
If you're going to take away their best assets, then I think James Harden's still a much better player than
I don't know. I mean, yes. Of course, yes. But the only reason why we're saying that is because you say that Mo Cheeks overrated. I don't think so.
Well, I don't even know if I would say that. Who else I think's overrated?
Don't say Andrew Tooney.
No. It has nothing to do with it.
All right. No.
It's another point guard I think is super overrated.
All right, come on. Let's go with it.
I think Magic's overrated.
Oh, ouch.
Wow.
Ouch.
I think Magic's overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though he jumped center and won the title over our six.
Like, I think that's what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like,
oh, man.
I just think people put him in their top 5. I'm like, there's no shot.
Top 5 point guards or top 5 players? No.
Like, there's no shot.
No, I'm not that. But I'll say
I think Magic gets more love because of his personality, who he is.
Sure. And the flashiness.
I think that's what he gets more.
Right. Because he used to make some dimes.
For sure.
Right. But was he better than Isaiah Thomas? No. I'll take Isaiah.
There's going to be very few people that say that.
Yeah, they'll take Magic over Isaiah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take Isaiah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I'll take Isaiah. Isaiah was a good point guard. Yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, so I mean, listen, I think we have to get to, at least the finals or have, you can't do less. I think you blow it up. You definitely blow it up if you don't get to the second round. You definitely blow it up.
Definitely. You said that yesterday that the Philly needs to watch out for like a team like the Knicks, something like that. Which I
said that last week.
Oh, you said it yesterday too. Just say.
I did not say that, Randy.
Well, you were partying a little bit. You may not remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the brainwashing that people do. No, I know what I say, and I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through and fine-tune and fine-comb the Birdcage show. We didn't even talk about the Knicks basketball.
No, I'm saying outside. That was off the show, off the record.
I see. Randy's very swift. Randy know how to switch up quick.
I'll learn from the best.
But anyway, no. A New York team does skip a little bit, but they're having their problems now. You got Julius. He can't control himself. He's too emotional. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And then the biggest thing of it all, I was talking to my homeboy about it. What's up with Mitchell Robinson? Did you hear that?
No.
This dude gets on Twitter or whatever. It said, I'm more than just cardio. I'm tired of just being in the game. All I'm doing is just getting my cardio on. See, right there, you're already dividing the locker room, and you're showing some jealousy or whatever. Somebody got to reel you in.
I'm sorry. What kind of weight does Mitchell Robinson hold?
He plays good defense, block shot, rebound, maybe do an alley.
Do you think he has justification for saying something like this? Though
I don't think any teammate should say anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Not when the Knicks is winning like 8-9 in a row. Fair. Why would you say something? But I did say that. Now this is what I said yesterday.
On the record or off?
This is on the record. This is what I said. What I said was that the New York Knicks are very lucky and fortunate, and I wish that we had that eye for talent because they got an amazing guard in Josh Hart. That's what I said. Hart is like their engine, just that quickly. I don't see. He does everything for them, and just the short amount of time he's been there. Now, if he's got that type of talent, how come we could? Because he was like kind of like a serviceable guard. Like he was just out there.
Oh, he was in our backyard too, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Nova,
so,
yeah.
but and that's when y'all talked about Bridges.
Oh yeah,
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, the Knicks, that's what makes me, because Brunson and Hart and, what I'm saying, the way that they play, man, I think it's just going to be a struggle because there's nobody, Tobias can't guard and Harden can't guard. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. So I don't know. But they make me nervous, though. I'm not going to lie to you. They make me very nervous. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. Cleveland makes me nervous, too.
Yeah.
We had to play Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Sixers struggle with those quick guards. They struggle with them. So quick, like, Cleveland. Who else they struggle with, in my opinion, with?
Well, I still think I still say if they play a team like Miami or something like that, I still think that they struggle.
I do not want to play Miami.
What are they doing, though? I mean, they do play. They will struggle because you got that hero. You got Butler.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy kills us.
He does. Even though they won, I think they won in Miami this last time, but still he does kill us, though. And it's a different time in playoffs, and you know what I'm saying? So you're right. But I mean, listen, we still got to go in. I don't like Dedmon, though. You like Dedmon for a little serviceable backwind?
No, I think he should have. I think he should have stayed with Paul Reed.
I think he should, too.
Yeah.
Even though he's a little undersized a little bit.
I think you're only going to need him 10 minutes a game.
I'll tell you, the West is fun, though, man. I've been watching a lot of the Western Conference.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just because every game out there now is like a playoff game.
Yeah, so where's LA at? I'm telling you, LA's going to be scary.
Well, they're in the A seed now.
LA's going to be scary. You know what I'm saying? I watched them and I analyzed them. I was like, yo, you know what? Listen, this might be one of the best LA teams that LeBron has had.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you can't, the bubble, he won, right? But that was the bubble, right? So, but I'm talking about I like him and Russell. Him and Russell is tough.
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is playing very well.
He's playing well. Then you got that. What's it? Richie Amiora, or whatever his name is.
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
Then you had Austin Reeves
tough,
playing well.
You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Four Walls basketball tournament? I don't know. What's up? Hello.
I'm just throwing ideas.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun. They're in the A seed now, but they're only a game and a half out. They're only 2 games out of being a 4 seed.
The Lakers.
That's how wild the Western Conference is.
And when LeBron comes back, so you know what? Here, could this be a front runner question? Possible. Who's going to have the biggest impact when they come back? LeBron or KD?
Well,
I'm saying LeBron.
Impact, I would say LeBron too, because I think Phoenix is better than the Lakers without that. So I think Phoenix is still. The Lakers need LeBron more than Phoenix needs KD.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He will not beat me, Aloe. And he's saying KD. I don't think so. I think LeBron has the biggest impact, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because, listen, they're a pretty tough team, man. I was just watching them one time. I'm like, yo, if they playing and just engage, and Darvin Ham's not a bad coach.
No.
He's not bad. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for them. Big time. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for Sacramento, too. Sacramento's a good young boy team on the come up, man.
I think they're going to get beat up in the first round just because they
don't have the experience, right?
They're going to be, because they're going to celebrate making the playoffs big time.
Right, absolutely.
They're going to celebrate that as they should.
Right.
And I think then it's going to be, because they're going to end up playing somebody like the Clippers, Golden State, somebody like that, and that's going to be a lot to handle.
You know what? It's interesting because you look at the Clippers and they are just I don't know what to expect from them.
Is Paul George? Is he out for a significant amount of time?
Probably till the end of the season.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay.
End of the regular season.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they win anything there.
You know,
I just don't think so. I don't. They're just one of those teams. It's like, wow, we got Paul George. We should be there, but we're just not.
I think this team could have made noise before they got Russ. And what I mean by that is, and I'm not blaming Russ. What I'm saying is when you add another guy who kind of has to be on the court, it takes away your flexibility of doing different things. Like, so they would go super small sometimes. They go super big. Like, they were always just trying to figure things out. And I think when you have another guy that kind of has to play,
right,
or if you sit him, it's going to be an issue, I think it just takes away from their flexibility.
Was that LA's problem because of the Russ? Like, did LeBron know, like, nah, we gotta get rid of Russ. Like, Russ is what's holding us up. But he's gonna be the elder statesman of the league and, be politically correct. But
I think Russ got too much blame for that.
Oh, you think it wasn't necessarily his fault?
Because, like,
they started playing better when he left, though.
But I think it was more the pieces they got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think if you put Russ on that same team they have right now, I still think they're way better. So I don't think it was because of the subtraction of him. I think it was more the addition of D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, like where you're adding guys that can actually play and shoot the ball.
And see, Russ can't shoot.
Right.
No. That's just unfortunate. In fairness, we don't want no Kwame Brown stuff. Russ can shoot, but just when comparison to NBA level,
right? He's not an NBA shooter.
He's not an NBA shooter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. That's interesting, though. That's very interesting because, I don't know. Russ, I was always a fan of Russ just because of his energy. You know what I'm saying? But when he was even averaging those triple doubles, what did he shoot? Like 40%? Yeah. 39? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like Iverson. Somebody made an argument saying that Iverson was overrated.
I didn't say that.
No, not you. I'm just somebody else.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
No, somebody because of his shooting percentages and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I will never say that because it didn't matter who he played against. He came to play.
Right.
He showed up. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up with Benjamin?
Well,
Benjamin has a nerve there. He has the back is always a tricky thing though. Right?
Russ is a Hall of Famer though.
Russ, yeah. Is Mo Cheeks a Hall of Famer?
He's not. I don't believe
he's not in, right?
He's not in, and I don't.
It's on the ballot though,
but he shouldn't be.
Why?
I don't know if you look at him statistically.
Wait, who did he let in that was like? Who got in that was like? He barely averaged 8 points, but he had like 10 rebounds or something. Like, who was that?
Ben Wallace.
I was gonna say Ben Wallace.
You think Ben Wallace is Hall of Famer?
No.
Okay.
Mo Cheeks is definitely a Hall of Famer more than Ben Wallace.
I would think so.
But that's a bad comparison. That's one of those like.
Ben had what? Ben had maybe
he had what, 3?
4 good years. Cheeks been playing since 77. You know what I'm saying? Cheeks played like 15, 16 years, man.
He did, but sometimes longevity doesn't equate to greatness.
Cheeks is tough, man. But anyway, Ben played because when Ben left Detroit and went to Chicago, he was done. He went to Cleveland, he was done. It was really the Detroit years.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh no. There's definitely the Detroit years.
So the Detroit years lasted from what? 04 to about what? 08?
Oh, I didn't. Okay, hold on.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I gotta look up more.
I think right. Mo Cheeks is about what 15, 14 points, maybe about 9 assists, 7, 8 assists, or whatever. The steals, all-time steals. You know what I'm saying? All defense.
Let's see.
Yo, Mo Cheeks, I'm making a name. I'm trying to make a case for you, man. Shout out.
How many points?
About 14?
11.
Oh, damn. Yeah. For the career?
I actually had brought up the stats earlier.
6.7 assists.
Damn.
Earlier I had looked that up and I was going to let it go, but because you look at...
Damn. How many years he played? 15, 16?
Yeah, but longevity doesn't mean automatic.
No, longevity means something.
So
it doesn't.
Here's
something.
No.
Here's the difference. Here's why I think they put him in, okay? And I'm not saying I agree with this. I don't think either of them should be in. So Mo Cheeks played, 78
he was a 5-time NBA All
to 93. All right?
Right.
1 NBA championship.
Yep.
1. 5-time All Defensive.
Okay, how many times All-Star? Twice or once?
0. Oh, right. 4 times. Sorry.
4 times, right. He was All-Star.
4-time All-Star.
Right.
4-time All-Star. All right. And then you go to Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace played from 97 to 2012.
Okay, 15.
Same thing.
Similar.
Yeah.
4-time All-Star.
Similar.
3-time defensive player, I think.
6-time All-Defense.
Okay.
4 times Defensive Player of
Wow.
the Year.
4 times.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that makes the
NBA
case. Though.
championship.
That makes
5 times All-NBA.
That makes the case. Yeah, that makes the case.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the difference.
That's the difference. Yeah, that makes the case. That makes the case.
It goes back to what you said though about like Ben. Like it's just what at this point, what do you do? What do you do? Like if you're the Nets.
Well, cousin Tracy said about the basketball players needing therapists.
Yes.
I actually think that is great. I think that's a great idea.
Well, yeah, she was just
do you
saying
think,
all
do you
athletes.
think that most athletes have therapists?
I think a lot of them do.
They think they do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because they need somebody that is non-biased to kind of bounce some things off of them. You know what I'm saying? You think Ben has one?
No.
I don't think so.
I think he might have one, but
or
I think it's
he's not very good.
right. I think it's
No,
like,
he probably talks to his boy.
His homeboy, that's
Yeah,
about
That's
it.
it. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
or even if he does
Of course,
have
man.
one, it's somebody who doesn't tell him what he needs to hear. It's somebody that he wants to hear that he can just, you know what I mean?
I just think he's so guarded that he won't let that.
No.
And even if he goes to a therapist, he's not saying anything.
No.
Or could it be the KC? I'm saying, man.
This would be the worst case of that ever. All of them. Or
Worse than Chris Humphries, though.
yes, Chris Humphries was never.
He was never a good one. Yeah.
But Chris Humphries went from being like an all-star to like being out the league
Ben was supposed to be LeBron.
the next year.
That's
though.
true.
Ben was supposed to be LeBron.
He was.
The fall off
That's right.
of that is much different than
That is true.
Chris
The only other
Humphries.
person I would compare it to that
That felt that hard
was Kanye.
was Kanye. Right. Right. Okay.
It'll drive a man
Okay.
crazy.
Yo, well, listen, man. But you gotta, like we said, we tell you that all the time. You gotta blame Brett Brown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that kind of. I want to watch that documentary of him in LSU.
I haven't seen it either.
And but you hear like that he was like showing himself on there. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to watch that or whatever. But
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before, though. I mean, he just came in with such hype, and he was supposed to be the next LeBron. But I look at it even like when he was at LSU, they didn't even succeed. They didn't even make the tournament. If you're that good, you should almost single-handedly been able to at least bring your team to the tournament.
yeah,
Well,
I mean, they played in a tough conference, but
knowing who he is as a player, though.
now you understand it.
Well, no, not even that. Like his skill set, he has to have players around him because he's not gonna go out and score 40.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
he's got to have players around him. So I even understood that a little bit, but I didn't like what turned me off to him. The first thing that turned me off to him is when they didn't play in the NIT because he said he didn't want to play.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the first thing that turned me off.
Wow. Okay.
what team was it? I forget that this year turned down the NIT bid, and people were kind of giving
North Carolina.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We ain't like, nah, I'm too big. We too big for that.
Not this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Right? Shout out, but we got to shout out Patino. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, it's a good move.
It's a good move,
I mean,
right? Bring him some relevance.
I mean,
St. John's back. You know what I mean?
And then 2 days later, the guy from FDU's at Iona.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Damn.
Now everybody's saying the Florida Atlantic got to find a new coach already.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, the
Yo, I didn't realize that. What's his name? Yo, so he left St. Peter's, Holloway?
He's at Seton Hall.
Wow.
Yeah.
As soon as they made that run,
Yeah.
it was over.
As it was a wrap.
It's over.
Yep.
I guess there's nothing wrong with it. I guess this is where you start to see like you can understand where Dion was coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of it, like everybody says, the coaches leave. I don't have a problem with that. I had a problem with it before. I don't have a problem with it now because the players are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I have zero issues with it now.
But isn't there something? I mean, isn't there something about like the longevity, like sticking your roots in there and then seeing?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, right?
It's
It's
about getting as high.
No.
It's about getting as high as you can go, and then trying to do that.
and then trying to do that.
But I mean, I had talked about it before, and I brought it up. Isn't that what everyone's goal is, though? To get to the next level, no matter what you're doing. So why are you holding coaches to a different standard? Like if you're at a job, right, and you were successful this year, but there's other companies offering you more money and a more prestigious company, you're going to go there. but we hold like coaches and put into a different standard. But we're doing the same thing in the career world.
But coaches is a little different though. Wouldn't you say? Would you say it's a little different? A little?
How?
I mean, I just think there's different coaches who have different mindsets. There's some coaches who want to go to that small school or go to whatever school they're at, and I'm just going to do my best at this school. This is where I'm at. I'm not, we have success, we don't.
Right.
But then there's other coaches who like, my goal in life is to get to the highest level I can get to.
Right. Bottom line.
And, and the same thing with players though. Some players go to, smaller schools and they average 40 and it's like, yo, you can go here. You can go here. They're like, nah, this is where I want to be.
I agree.
Man, get you right.
Is that your brother Sam?
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking at you and you paused.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? And Marcus had a brother named Sam. Yeah. But you got a brother named Sam,
just
man.
kind of came out of nowhere.
Because he made a comment. He's right.
Oh, okay. What did he say? I just came out of left field, though, right?
Listen, big bro.
Was that like
big bro ducking. Yo, listen, little bro got your back, man. He got your back. He was like, wait a minute, hold up. Yeah, I do. Like, he was ready to beat big bro.
Funny thing is,
he got your back, man. No, he said that grass isn't always greener. He's right, though.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
It isn't always greener.
That's
true.
It's different grass. That's the thing. Like,
Right.
you told.
I felt like I was at a medium for a minute. Do you have a brother named Sam?
Right? No, he got tight though. Right? He was like,
it's a different world. It's a different level. Like,
why?
and I think what's his name? Shaheen Holloway saw it. Like,
Right? Because Seton Hall didn't do well.
Seton Hall didn't do much. And it's like, and he had some big name recruits he was able to bring in, but it's different. It's different.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the coach, if you go by the root word, is to be able to maximize, coach and develop players, right? Empower them, X, Y. I mean, you have not just coaching in basketball, but you have life coaching. Yeah. Coach is a heck of a title. It's a title that you have to wear proud. But I don't know if it's more of a. I don't think you can look at. You can't. I don't think you can be a selfish. I don't think it's a title to be selfishly. I think that's why I would I think that's why coaches like Nick Saban or Calipari and stuff like that. Those. If you talk to some people, they're always getting on them because they only care about what can help their bottom line. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they always look at kids as commodities a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's right. But that is to your point of saying that, yo, listen, I'm just about how I can grow. It's, business. So I don't know. It's almost like that's like one of those professions where I don't know. It's just you can't. It's almost like But I get it though.
Well, here's another way. Like all these coaches that take smaller roles, I think a lot of them do go into it with the mentality of, I'm grateful to have this role. I'm grateful to be a coach here or there. But then they succeed and the opportunity comes and they look at it and say, this is something I can't pass up. So they may go into it with the right mentality and then circumstances change. You know why?
And I could be honest with you. I could be transparent. You know why it's so hard for me to leave my job as a guidance counselor? Because it gave me a chance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could have went to other places. Like, I've been offered to go other places. You know what I'm saying? But every time I'm about to make that decision, I'm like, but they believed in me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I went on so many interviews, even where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Even as a school board member, I was turned down for a guidance job twice. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm a school board member. You know what I'm saying? And proud to be that. I was turned down for employment twice. No, but I'm just saying though, like they believed in me and gave me a chance.
Yeah.
So sometimes can you have that loyalty? Somewhat. Like, you know what I'm saying? That does still but you know what? It does expire.
Well, it does.
Like Dame Lillard. You know what I'm saying? It's expiring. He's like, yo, listen, I didn't sign up for no rebound. So it does expire.
Yeah.
Well, and at some point though, too, like it like you said, it comes down to, they gave you that opportunity and all that, but if what goes along with it didn't match it, then that loyalty wouldn't mean as much.
And also, there comes a point where you've paid back that opportunity.
Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm. You've given them more than what they've given you, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it like you've paid back that debt that they gave you this opportunity, your grateful opportunity, but I've done more back to you. So now I feel okay leaving. Right. And a lot of times it's not, I think in the coaching world, that's not the truth. Like, I think guys, like for example, the guy that's at Iona now, Tobin Anderson, he couldn't get a Division I job forever. Right. Then he broke in, got FDU. Now he got them, they won their game in the NCAA tournament, which is a pretty big deal.
Right.
But is that now I'm out and now we're going to probably go back to being right back to who we were. Like, what does that, did I really?
Right. So he capitalized on the moment.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I think that there are always times in life that you can have that opportunity. I mean, I think you have to do that. Like you owe it. That's what my father said. He said you owe it to yourself to go after it. You got to go after it. But I think sometimes there's power in just staying put sometimes.
For sure. For sure.
You all right over there?
Yeah. I know.
Okay. Same.
That's different than that wet sneeze earlier. Okay, let's be clear.
No, there's always perspective.
Let's be clear.
Perspective. Oh, you know what I wanted? Oh, that's not any different. Yeah. But you know what I wanted? You know what I wanted to ask? And I brought it up yesterday. Do you think? I mean, now she wants to. Like Dawn Staley, what she's doing in South Carolina is incredible. And if they go on and they win the title, do you think that she ever gets a chance or would want to coach in the men's game? And it is two-part. And do you think that she could get through to men's players?
I think she could get through to men's players. I just think she has that mentality that what's the word I'm looking for? Respect in the basketball community. I think she has that. I don't think she'd ever want to. Because she's been very big on women's empowerment and different things like that. So I don't think she would, I don't see her career going that way. And I think and I'm not telling her what to do by any means. I think she's great for women's basketball, period. Yeah. And I think they need her in that role. I think they need her calling out some of the other coaches who've had their way for a while and nobody's really challenged them.
Right.
And I think she's doing a great job of that. So I think women's basketball needs her, where she is.
I agree.
Go ahead.
But the unfortunate thing, I do think that if she was to cross over, you would see a lot of different old things at play.
For sure.
And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that those old things will be at play. You understand what I'm saying? But I just think it's amazing that she does. Has she ever coached at WNBA?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think I see her, maybe growing to that and then even, and beyond that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I can see it happening. But I think when it happens, you're going to hear about a whole lot of different things at play. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, so you wanted to go back. You said your front runner question. You had mentioned it might be a front runner question. Mm-hmm. Remind me what you said you thought that it should be.
I needed you to remind me.
Was it about Magic?
Oh, no.
What was the question?
Well, remember I was saying that this could be a possible
front runner question of the week.
I don't even remember what I was saying. I really want to make the front runner.
It was the Lakers Phoenix thing.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Who is going to make the bigger impact?
Right.
I also want this is like I want to know. This can't be a front runner question of the week because it's a music question. So we talk about sports on here. But a big debate in my head has been Purple Tape versus the Infamous album. What would you say, Coach?
I would have to go back.
You got to listen to both.
I have to listen to both again.
And that's what I did, though. See, I did that. You know what I'm saying? And it was Aloe, because Aloe was listening to the Purple Tape in traffic. And I was like, damn, oh, wow, the Purple Tape. I ain't heard that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I put it on. And now, listen, I'm new. I'm old when it comes to this techie stuff. So I like my Apple Music. And I like the fact I could just put the Apple CarPlay and I could play any album I want. So I played the album. And I'm like, yeah, it brings back memories. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, yeah. Then something told me, you know what? Let me play Infamous. And I'm just rocking to that a little more than Purple Tape. Purple Tape is dope, but I'm rocking to Infamous. The beats, everything. And I'm like, yo, but everybody back then was on the Purple Tape. Now, Randy, let's catch Randy up, because Randy has no idea.
Now I'm going to have to listen.
Yeah, but we have to educate first, because you don't know what to listen to. Okay. So the genre is hip hop. Did you figure that out?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So the Purple Tape is...
He apologized to start the show.
No, listen.
You know what?
The problem was you said you're good with it, so now he's...
Well, yeah. This is an abusive relationship. But it's okay, because I'm staying in the relationship.
That's all right.
Even though I know that it's abusive.
That's all right. Listen, and I can go anywhere I want with you. But not Big Bro. Not Big Bro. Yeah. But anyway, yo, listen. Purple Tape is Raekwon.
Okay.
Infamous is Mobb Deep. Both had albums. And they were both classic albums. But everybody loved the Purple Tape. And I'm like, yo, listen, that wasn't even the hottest album of the year that year. They both came out in 95. The highest album was actually the Infamous. Some people are going to say that the Purple Tape. It's a hip-hop question.
Okay.
We have these debates.
So
don't you have these debates about Luke Bryan or
I'm not like a huge
Kenny Chesney. Who had the better album? No, you don't have those albums. Right. Why don't you have those albums though? Why don't you have those debates?
I mean, because it's just not.
Because it's just, you know what?
Let's just have fun. And
right. That's all it is, right? Right. Because country music is all about having a good time.
Yes. But
you know what I'm saying?
It is true.
Hip hop is more like, ooh, what did he say? Ooh.
Hip hop's like a sport.
It's a sport. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's different. You know what I mean? Oh, he's more of a Kenny Rogers fan. See? Oh, you like Kenny Rogers?
Who said that?
Uh-oh.
Big Bro. Big Bro said that.
I'm going to go with the Infamous. Before, I got to go back and listen to
Let's go.
But I was definitely way more of a Mobb Deep guy.
Go.
A Mobb Deep guy than I was. I mean, Wu-Tang was Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang was Wu-Tang,
right. I was more of a Mobb Deep guy.
Oh, Mobb Deep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and listen.
Go back and listen to both. And then I'm telling you, you're going to be like, yo.
All right, next week. I'm going to listen to him this week. That's going to be my
But it's not, I don't know if you can. Okay. What? Well, look, he's really, come on. You know I'm smarter than that. Come on. All right, here we go. What is your favorite all-time hip-hop album? Go.
Oh, man.
Probably Jay-Z.
Which one?
Black Album.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I really thought you was going to be like Young MC.
Nelly.
Oh, Nelly, right?
St. Lunatics. I did like the St. Lunatics.
I thought you was going to go there. I really thought you was going to go there.
No.
Because we talked about this when we were doing the show.
Yeah.
Acceptable hip hop. Yeah. What's acceptable, right?
He thought I was going to bring out like Eminem.
I thought you was going to go there a little bit, but I was like, but he's tough though. Yeah. He's tough.
Yeah.
But okay. So you say Black Album. Coach, what you say?
I have no idea.
Right. That's a hard question, right?
There's the front runner New Jersey question of the week.
Even though it's not sports, it's music. It's got to be music. I mean, but think about it. How come, like we have these debates, right? I mean, these debates go on all the time, but they never go on outside of hip hop. You never say like, yo, who was better, Michael Jackson or Prince? That's actually a debate.
That's a really good debate.
That's actually a good debate.
Yeah.
I go with Michael Jackson. I never liked
Well,
Prince.
see, I go Prince because there's no Michael without Prince.
I disagree. I don't know. Well, no. See that.
Maybe from the.
Yeah, I don't know if you. I don't know if you got to do your history on Michael. Prince. Michael been singing since like
maybe from the performance, like the show aspect, like
maybe
from that.
Maybe.
Angle.
Okay.
But Michael's still Michael.
Michael been like a little baby.
Yeah.
And was the lead singer of like grown siblings.
Yeah.
Prince came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Purple Rain. That was it.
I feel like Prince is like some people.
Right.
Michael was like
All people.
everybody.
Okay. All right.
Everybody love Michael. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's good debates. It's a great debate. You know what I'm saying? But that to me was in my mind. Like, you know, both born 50. Oh, that is true. They were. Wow. Prince was born in 58, huh?
I don't know.
Wow. They both the same age then. I still go with Michael. I think Michael had more hits that I enjoyed.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe that's what it is. I think,
I think that's what it is. It always comes down to
right. More hits than I enjoyed. Like Purple Rain was dope, right? But yeah. You know, I'll take the worst Michael Jackson song. I mean, I'll even take Black and White. Black or White. And Black and White was to me was the worst. I love the concept of it. It was the worst song. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
But you know all the words to it.
I do though. No.
But there's a lot of terrible.
It is. But it's like, you know, did you like I Believe I Can Fly? I believe I can fly. I believe.
We didn't like that.
That was pre.
No, it was not pre. It was all happening at the same time.
Well, we didn't know.
But yeah. And I don't even like to talk about him like that, but because I don't like R. Kelly no more like that. But I didn't like the song. It was okay. It was a great song, though.
Are you? Never mind. That's off there.
It was a great song, but I could not. Like, I wouldn't put it on my playlist.
When something goes wrong in the world with someone, do you stop associating yourself with anything?
Supporting.
There you go. Supporting. I don't even want to say supporting, because supporting, I feel like, means giving something.
Okay.
Do you stop listening to their music, wearing their shoes, anything like that, wearing the clothing? Like, do you stop, or are you just like...
R. Kelly's probably the one I did the most.
Yeah, I think it all depends on what the level of
R. Kelly. I think it was R. Kelly.
Do you listen to Kanye still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Kanye.
I mean, I listen to both of them. I'm like the music to me. I don't support what happened
right.
music.
But
some of those songs are so good. Like, I can't not listen.
They
to
are.
the song.
Yeah.
Wait, but no. Okay, Big Bro Duckin. What happened with Mel Gibson? He said he's hesitated to watch a Mel Gibson movie. What happened there? Oh wait, did Mel Gibson, was he wildin'?
He did something crazy.
He was wildin'.
Yeah.
Right, he was wildin'. Okay.
Yeah, he did something crazy.
Right. But now R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly sang a song called, one of my favorite R. Kelly songs, right? It Seems Like You're Ready. Okay. Okay. It seems like you're ready.
Oh,
okay.
man.
Now, who is he talking to?
Like, see that that's
No, but these are things you
you.
think about, right?
Yes.
Because if I'm playing that song, right? If I'm talking about, only time I'm really playing that type of, well, back in the day, let's talk about just back in the day. I'm playing that song is because I'm trying to send a pheromone over to who's with me that says, it seems like you're ready. Do you know this song?
No.
Okay, put this in your notepad. It seems like you're ready. Great song. Great song. All right. But I don't know.
He was saying because at one point.
No, I hear it.
Okay. Yeah. About Mel Gibson bringing up some anti-Semitic comments. So.
Right.
But, I mean, I never was like, oh, Mel Gibson, you know. But I agree. But no, it has been a good show today. Has been a good show.
Absolutely.
So that is going to be the front runner NewJersey.com question of the week is going to be, what is your favorite all-time hip hop album?
No.
Or music album?
Purple Tape.
Oh, we're just
Purple Tape.
I'll say I'm not.
Because you don't know it. But you said you're going to research.
I'm going to research it.
Okay.
When I get in the car, when I go to Apple Music, we're gonna go Purple Tape.
It's gonna come up. Raekwon.
That's what's gonna come on when I go in the car.
And it's spelled RAE. Just in case you're looking for RAY. Raekwon. I'm just saying, in case you are. I'm just saying.
No, I wasn't. I was actually gonna type in RAE.
Did you?
QUON.
All right.
No.
Yo, I gotta cut this.
I was wrong. I'm wrong.
I gotta cut it. See, I was trying to put you on, right? But no, you. I was trying to put you on, right? But you was like, no. So because you like, no, you have to put me on. I know. That's what your mind was saying. No, I know. See, there you go again, Bryce. You're doing it again with the same thing with the microphone, right?
No. So what's this?
It's
what's
KWON.
I've seen that too. I threw myself out there.
It's all good. You're still my brother, man.
But I said that with confidence too.
That's what made me laugh so hard was how you were like, no, I know.
No, I know.
I said it with such confidence.
Yeah, it's all good though. But no, I mean, it could be either one, the greatest hip hop album, or or the Purple Tape versus the Infamous. That's just what me and Alla was talking, and it kind of spurred from there. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's what's going on.
All right, so after I go, I'm telling you, we're going to come back and do that.
Yeah.
So, all right, but listen, with that said, it has been a great show.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out again to frontrunnerNewJersey.com. Go check them out. They just continue to put out some great content. They're
they got their business expo coming up.
They do, coming up on the 9th, I believe.
The 9th,
yes.
Okay.
So go check that out. Any small businesses, I know you can eat, you can interact, you can,
absolutely,
share your business.
Yeah. I think last time that they were at the with the hot dog diva, they were at the hot dog factory.
Yes.
And they actually had the mayor show up as well. I think he came through while they were there, and some other is it dignitaries? That's the right word? They talk about I guess so. Yeah, all the dignitaries came through or whatever. So they just do a phenomenal job, as you said. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, and definitely go see them. Read their stories at frontrunnerNewJersey.com. And I actually did a story on me too, man. So did a story on a lot of people, a lot of great people that I know as well. So just read this stuff and support them.
Coach.
And answer the question: Who's your favorite all time hip hop album, or Purple Tape versus the Infamous?
What's your favorite all time album?
That's a great question.
I didn't know if you had one.
I don't. Like, a lot of people sleep on this album. They're gonna probably think I'm crazy. But Common, he had an album, the B album. That's a great album. That's one of my favorites. Common's B album. Great album. But I'm not sure if that's my all-time favorite, though. It's probably
so we're going to have a two-parter.
It's a two-parter.
Okay, it's a two-parter.
All right.
Two-parter. Fair enough. Coach, any final thoughts?
Nah, man, I'm good. Gonna watch this Miami-Texas game today. That should be a good game.
Okay. Yeah, that is
What time is that?
5.
Yeah.
5? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a low-key Miami fan. I always like Miami football, but that's been on a down.
Okay.
So I got to take what we can get.
Gotcha.
So I got a little rooting interest in Miami today.
Gotcha.
All right, listen, with that said, once again, shout out frontrunnerNewJersey.com. Shout out Birdcage.
I don't.
Jay,
Do I get a final thought?
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't have one though. No. No, listen. Just ready for the week, man. Ready for the week. I get to relax a little bit this week. So that's a good thing. Catch up on my work, and it's good to have like a normal week. It's been a lot of pressure with some things, whatever. So the next pressure thing we got is Saturday, and that's it. That's the only thing we got going on.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's it. Other than that, everything can kind of be on cruise control a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, we're excited about that. We're going to be out the opening day for GVAA baseball, so that'll be a very cool thing.
Yes. But yeah, other than that, no, just look forward to my Sixers, doing better. I didn't know that playoff tickets are out already. I was thinking about securing some, but they're sky high right now.
You gotta wait till I
gotta wait till they get down a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's about it though, bro.
All right. With that said, for Coach, for Jay, appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you next time.
Absolutely.